The number one thing you need to get rich. This is step one, the most important video you'll ever watch. I wasted so many years of my life not knowing this. If you watch these finance videos, take this video, let this be the one to actually teach you something very important. You need this. This is step one before anything else. This goes all the way back to the ancient Egyptians, and I'll explain why in a minute. My name is Zach. I'm an accountant. If you're new to the channel, hit that red subscription button, tap the notification bell so you get notified when I make new videos just like this, helping you make more money. And if you're not new, welcome back. Drop a like as always. I appreciate every single one of you, and let's get right into it. So if we go back in time to the pyramids, back in Egypt when they were building pyramids, you had the laborers. These are people out there in the hot sun, sweating, breaking their backs, picking up these heavy stones, mud stones, bricks, and laying them to build these pyramids. And then you had the architects. These are people just sitting back. Oh yeah, let me just draw this architect. Oh yeah, this is where we're gonna put the stones or whatever. Yeah, go do that. Those are the two main types of people. Who do you think got paid more? Obviously the architect. Why? Because they knew how to do something that a lot of people didn't, and that's design these pyramids. Now let me relate this back to you in real life. You're like, why are you talking to me about pyramids? How does this relate to me? In your own personal life, you need a skill. Because those architects, while they're sitting back laughing, making their little designs, they're looking back at those people. Oh, look at him, he's carrying all those stones. Oh, look at a loser. And the laborer out there is breaking their back, sweating and suffering, putting all these stones out. They knew if they didn't know how to do their architect design, they wouldn't be sitting back laughing at them. They'd be out there slaving away. And back then, it wasn't as easy as it is today. Back then, they didn't share this information. They didn't teach anybody these skills because they knew these skills were literally the golden keys to their wealth and power. And so they had their little secret groups and clans that they kept this in, and they didn't share these with anyone else. That way they could hold the power. But today, the beautiful thing about today is that skills are everywhere. But let me tell you what's stopping you today. It's not a secret clan. It is yourself and a world full of distractions. And what do I mean by that? Number one, you can go learn any skill you want, and it doesn't have to be a 4-year college degree. You can be a plumber in 6 months. You can be an electrician in 6 months. You can learn how to be a personal trainer. If you don't want to be hands-on, you can learn how to code. You can learn marketing. And these don't take 4-year degrees and a bunch of debt. There's simple programs that you can go online and learn these things. It's not about getting the skills today. It's about the distractions. Your number one enemy is Netflix subscriptions, hanging out with friends, I don't know, whatever you like to do in your spare time that's not productive. Now, don't get me wrong here. I'm not telling you need to be a productivity machine, but you do need to make sacrifices if you're living paycheck to paycheck right now. So maybe you're 31 years old watching this and you're like, yo, I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I got bills to pay. I can't learn a new skill or go to school. Start learning a new skill. If you work a normal 9 to 5, after work, start learning a new skill. And this is the problem with most people and where most people fail. Let me take myself as an example. I went to school, got my bachelor's degree in accounting. Then I went to work as an accountant. What do you think I did after work from 9 to 5? I didn't go home and do what I wanted. What I wanted to do was sit back, yeah, what's on Netflix? Cool, let me hang out with some friends, let me go to some dinners, socialize, just chill, let me just enjoy my evenings and weekends. No, every evening and weekend I was working on my accounting business. Why? Because I had an end game in mind. I knew that I have this skill in accounting, I'm learning, I need to stack up this money so later I can start my own business, and you need to be thinking the same way. But for a lot of you, a lot of people are stuck paycheck to paycheck. You watch these stimulus check videos. A lot of people are struggling, relying on the government's stimulus check. You have to be willing to put the work in. Not everything worth having comes easy. A lot of people are like, yo, just give me a shout out, or, oh, you got a job at this company? Give me a hookup. Hook me up with a job. Stop relying on handouts and the easy way out. The reality is you need to grind and work hard. It's not easy. It's not just, hey, let me hand you this on a silver platter. That's not how you're going to get rich. You might have to sacrifice some evenings of watching Ozark on Netflix and put work into your own business. You might have to do that, especially now. but maybe take 6 months to a year. Make that sacrifice. It's going to be hell. It's going to suck. But after those 6 months or a year, you have a new skill. You're more valuable, and now you have way more income in your life. You live a better life, just like those architects in the pyramids. They had better sleep, better food, better quality of life because they had a skill. It's the same thing today. If you get a skill, your life will drastically improve. So here are the 4 simple steps, if I had to break it down into 4 easy steps. We just discussed step 1. That is to learn a new skill and to make more money. For me, I went to school, got an accounting degree. Before that, I was working part-time valet, not making much money. But the difference is, when I made more money as an accountant, I saved it. I didn't spend more money. I didn't buy a new BMW. I drove a 10-year-old Honda Civic. I didn't upgrade where I live into a nice fancy apartment. I stayed at the same place, living with the same expenses, but my income drastically went up. What did I do with that difference? I stacked it to the side. I put it in an online savings account. I never looked at it. I just let it grow, left it alone, because I knew when the time comes for me to start my accounting business, I can draw from these funds and apply it. Step 2 is to learn that skill, master it, learn how your business is being operated, go out with your own blueprint and start your business. That is step 2, and that's exactly what I did. Step 3, this is where you get rich. You get your money and you reinvest it. Your business is making a certain amount of money, you put it back into your business. Number 1 investment, your own business. After you've invested enough money into your business, now you start looking at things like stocks, real estate, 8 to 12% per year. Now you look into those things. You don't want to invest in stocks and real estate before any of this, because this is where the high returns are. This is where you're going to make the most money. Step 4, rinse and repeat. Have things on autopilot. If you have stocks, have those dividends reinvest automatically. You're in real estate, get that rent, start paying down the mortgage faster, get more cash flow positive. Your own business, start buying better equipment. If you're a plumber, get a better truck, better tools. You know what's up. That's a simple 4-step formula. That's all you need to get rich. Watch one of these 2 videos here. I make videos on personal finance and investing. Click on one of these 2 videos and I'll see you in one of these. And if you enjoy this, don't forget to smash the like button, destroy it, and I'll see you in one of these.